that forever I reign.
The ball on the tee, we're set for football. And we are underway from Hard Rock Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback. Here come the Bengals, and CD, of course, it's Joe Burrow out of LSU at quarterback.
And you and I both know that any win is a good win, and that's what they did last week. But there's also plenty for him to work on in his game, wasn't there?
Yeah.
2 touchdowns, an interception. Yeah, you know, he wants to increase that a little bit in terms of ratio. But first and foremost, they did win the game.
11.
Throwing on the first play from scrimmage, here's Burrow. Trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Jeremy Chin picks it off, and he will bring it back. It's a pick six and a Dolphins touchdown. So a big defensive play there on the opening drive, no less, as they make the interception and bring it back to the score.
And I think that's a signal for how this defense wants to play. They want to be disruptive, and you know they're going to take some chances.
Well, sometimes it can burn you, but right there, it paid off. Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And that makes it 7-0 Dolphins. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick six. So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and they'll take over at the 25. Cincinnati coming back onto the field here for their second drive. And there, of course, was a lot of talk about this ball game coming into play. 2 division leaders in the AFC. Could this be a potential playoff preview down the line?
Yeah, and I think when you talk about the talk about this game coming into play, you're talking about me because I blew up your phone all week prior to this one. I'm so excited about this game because, to me, it's not out of the realm of possibility that these two teams see each other again down the road. I like this matchup. They match up very well against each other.
A good pickup there, 26 yards. Now Burrow on first down. The Dolphins get there this time, and they bring him down. Tariq Woolen make that now 8 sacks for him on the season. So that time, Charles, quarterback helpless really in the pocket in the face of a pass rush like that. They were on him instantly.
Yeah, that's one where you turn to your lineman and say, guys, can I get a little help here? And you have to ask politely because, remember, they're blocking for you the entire game. But as a quarterback, you've also got to have the clock running in your head when you need to get rid of the football. But this time, he had no chance. They were on him instantly.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48. This defense for the Dolphins, they were terrific last week in the victory over Kansas City.
It was a little bit enlightening talking with the defense coordinator about their performance last week because the feeling was that it was a good, solid performance. They did.
And Burrow going to be hit and taken down. They got him. They get him that time thanks to the safety blitz as he sank for a loss of 4. Not the start to this one that any quarterback would want or envision. Remember, he had the pick 6, and here he ends up on his backside.
And you have to wonder to yourself, okay, after throwing the pick 6, did he get too careful with the football and not deliver downfield and take that sack? They've got to make sure that he's really into this game.
This is taken around the 12. It'll be a net of 39, 41-yard punt, 2 on the return. And the Dolphins' drive will start deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. So out comes the offense now with a long field ahead of them. On play action, it's Murray. And a glance here at their shifty mobile signal. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in for a Miami touchdown. Jalen Waddle One play, 75 yards. And the Dolphins are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. So obviously they will decline the penalty there, and the result is 6 points. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that'll make the score 14-0. Those are the ones the offensive coordinators dream about. One-play drives from that distance. What an effort. It results in the touchdown. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And no thought to bring this one out. He'll just go down to a knee, and he'll take over at the 25. Now the Cincinnati offense ready to see what they can do here. They find themselves in a good-sized hole here, and a good-sized hole early on in this game as they come up on first down.
Here we go.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play. Well, always unfortunate to see an injury, especially this close to the end of the regular season. We'll step aside. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
11 empty, 11 common.
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. Burrow to his old LSU teammate Chase for a Bengal first.
This has to go down as one of the simpler routes in the playbook, but oh so effective. Nice. Keeps the sticks moving.
Here we go.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
Whoa.
From the gun, he'll hand this off. And a 5-yard gain gets him to the 42. After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
11.
And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield. Now they're going to be dealing with a 3rd and 7 as that one officially a loss of 1. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. On 3rd down, Burrow. Open man, it's complete to Higgins. And he's got another first down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 45-yard line. They give him 14 yards that time and a fresh set of downs. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 45-yard line. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
Here we go.
So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. They're passing here. Joe Burrow. This is Donnell with the grab. And he's going to be marked down just inside the 35.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They've needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out of this hole.
Throwing now, Burrow on 1st down. And that's going to be caught. T. Higgins. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. T. Higgins, his 11th touchdown of the year. And the Bengals have got it back to within a score. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And that'll make our score 14-7. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And tackled at the 21-yard line, so a net negative there of 4 yards. So the Dolphins offense heading out as we give you a look at the playoff race in the AFC. And they will be in the playoffs as champs of the AFC East, but as it stands right now, Charles, they still would have to host a game on Wild Card Weekend because they're still looking up at that #1 seed.
And that's when you tell your team, remember, guys, at the beginning of the season, what was our deal? Let's win our division and get to the playoffs. That was job one. Let's not get greedy about the whole thing, because whether or not they end up with a first-round bye or not, you and I both know this team's going to be a tough out in the playoffs.
On 1st and 10, here's Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. They'll sack him on what ought to be the final play of this first quarter. Through one quarter, 14-7 our score. Second quarter from Miami, it's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it facing a 2nd and long situation. Another try after the first down sack. Murray, that is taken in by the tight end Fant. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals 36. Murray now to throw. And connecting here with DJ Shark. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Murray firing quickly, but it's incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job there, picking him up out of the backfield and then running stride for stride with him. That's good coverage, and it led to an incompletion.
They tried to throw on 2nd down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1. They'll try to run for the first with Henry. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. A solid run by Derrick Henry, and here's another 1st and 10. And they'll run on the inside handoff. And now they're inside the 10 as he's brought down at the 9. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
This will go to Henry out wide. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 9th play coming up here on this drive. This is 3rd and a yard. A shotgun handoff to Henry. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Derrick Henry, career touchdown number 136, tying it with Marshall Faulk for 7th on the all-time list. And the Dolphins have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. An extra point by Bass, up and good. And it's now 21-7. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Cincinnati now ready to take the field.
A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. The opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Here's Burrow. He's got his big tight end. That's Hurst. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards. And now 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's just break this down and make it pretty simple. Key to the drag route, letting the play develop, finding the hole in the defense, and giving your athlete, yes, athlete, a chance to make something happen once he has the ball in his hands.
Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he gets this up across the 35 before he's out of bounds. Move the chains. A gain of 7 on 3rd down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
11 MP, 11 Thomas. 12.
1st down. Here's Burrow. Oh, he'll let one go deep for Higgins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
He took a shot there, but boy, was that ill-advised from my viewpoint. Coverage was awfully tight. How did he get away with that one not being picked off?
Here we go.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st down. Throwing again, it's Burrow. He'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. And getting this just shy of midfield, they'll spot it at the 49. 1st down now, but the clock continues to move. Now a throw here to his running back. And he's going to be taken down at about the 33.
Well, these guys have definitely been outplayed in the first half, but I like their countenance. I like the way that they're having panicked out there, the way they're carrying themselves. They're starting to move the ball, and what you have to do, maintain your poise and start to put together some drives.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Now Burrow. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts, as the stoppage will come with a little under a minute to go in this first half.
Here we go.
To the air again, Burrow. That's complete once again to Hopkins. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. 13 yards as they've got the connection working. His 2nd catch in a row, 1st down. Burrow looking to pass. And that is caught. He's got it for a Bengal touchdown. DeAndre Hopkins with career touchdown number 109. That ties him with Barry Sanders on the all-time NFL list. And the Bengals get a late score here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And they're back within a touchdown at 21-14. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line. The Dolphins taking over now late in this first half. And with a 7-point lead, they'll likely look to take this to the locker room and not really press the issue. Throwing on first down is Murray. The Bengal pressure gets him that time. Down he goes. Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 37 seconds to play in this first half. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Now Murray. Looking deep downfield. He's got a man. Complete. And the tackle going to be made at the 38. Now a stoppage here as it looks like we've got a Dolphin shaken up on the play.
But not what you want to see this late in the season. Medical staff is going to check on him, and we'll step aside for a moment.
Murray now on first down. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete.
I like the thought process there.
And I believe they buzzed down. They're going to take another look at this play with all reviews coming from the replay official here in the final 2 minutes of the half. Did he keep those feet in bounds? That's the question they've got to decide. And I got to say, watching it in real time, it was awfully close.
Yeah, it certainly looked like a heck of a catch because he didn't appear to bobble it, which could complicate things.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field is reversed.
So that challenge, a successful one.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on 1st and goal.
They'll run here with Dillon.
And he is going to lose yardage here. Now the Dolphins will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Second down and goal. Murray. Touchdown! Derrick Henry as the first half is winding down.
And the Dolphins will extend their lead here just before halftime. Well, that's just how they drew it up, CD. His first read was there, got it to him quickly, and into the end zone.
Absolutely excellent execution by all involved. And the coordinator, yeah, I give him credit, found the perfect play call. The quarterback let it fly as soon as the target came free, and his guy made a nice catch. Just how you draw it up in practice and then execute it in the game.
So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away.
And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
The Bengal offense going to see the ball one more time in this first half.
And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
11 mighty.
Well, they're just going to run it here up the middle. They give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
11.
So we've come upon halftime here in Week 17 as we send you up to Orlando to check in with Jonathan Coachman and our EA Sports Halftime Report.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL.
Well, we're in the latter stages of this season. Everybody's getting antsy, so antsy that we're going to skip the halftime and get ready for the third quarter.
All right, Coach, thank you, and we welcome everyone back for quarter number 3. The final 2 quarters of the NFL regular season are upon us as the second half of Week 17 is underway.
And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20. Jalen Waddle, the speedster wide receiver, brings out this offense.
And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete. Throwing again on 2nd and 10.
Murray, he'll get this complete to Jalen Reagor.
9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
A gain of 9 brings up 3rd and 1.
Running from the gun with Henry. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And they're going to speed things up here. And they'll bring the big tight end across the formation left. Now Murray off play action. His throw incomplete.
I see the surprise in your face there, partner. That is a rare incompletion from him. He's been on point this entire game.
He has percentage completion-wise way up. Not that time. So 2nd down, still 10 yards to go. Ball on the 43. From the gun, Murray.
And he'll get this underneath to Henry. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Back to the ground now. It's Henry.
It's Logan Wilson there to bring him down.
The last run got a couple. Here's 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
To throw is Murray. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a 1st down. Well done. 12 yards there as they move the chains. Whatever the discussions were at halftime to try to slow down this offense, it has not worked to this point.
Yeah, I have a vision right now of everything that was discussed at the half just being torn in shreds or being erased off of the Microsoft Surface tablets because none of it is working. They are really locked in on offense.
A 1st down carry for Henry. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. Looking to throw on 2nd down. Murray. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
Well, he's smart enough to avoid the taunting rule, but I'll guarantee he quietly has told them, you might want to stop coming after me downfield because I just broke up another pass and took away a big shot that you were trying to succeed with.
The incomplete pass on 2nd down. Now they need a big play here. 3rd and 10. And that will be incomplete.
Back-to-back incompletions of what was once a nice drive. Stalled out here. I'm going to give credit to this. never gave up as they gave up a few yards, and they came through on that play to deny that pass and force the 4th down.
Now on 4th down, we've got a whistle here and a timeout. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Murray and company going for it on 4th. He's got his tight end fan, and he will have a Dolphins first down. It's a gain of 12 on 4th. Now they'll run the option to the short side left. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. 3rd quarter action here in this regular season finale. This will be 2nd and 10. Here's Murray. Throwing middle, and it's complete. And the Dolphins are going to have a 1st and goal coming up as the tackle made at the 3-yard line. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Derrick Henry with touchdown number 23 here on the year. And the Dolphins take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 down, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Extra point by Bass, up and good. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25. So here are the Bengals now as they get their first possession of this 2nd half. And their halftime hole now even deeper, and they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the 2nd half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little.
Breaks the tackle, now an alley. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already.
Well, that's what you're looking for when you want to throw the ball downfield. You want one of those guys who can play out on the perimeter, can play out wide, who can not only get open, but when they're covered, can uncover themselves downfield and create catches.
Another big play here as they strike for 31. So the big play gets them all the way down to the outskirts of the red zone here for 1st and 10. Burrow will throw. That's to Chase. He's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. Jamar Chase, 23 yards for the touchdown. And the Bengals are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead will be cut down to 14. So they only needed 3 plays on that drive. And it was Jamar Chase who finished it off with a touchdown reception. After the touchdown, McPherson on to kick this one away. And we'll see a return here from the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over. Their lead down from 21 to 14, but still sitting in a great spot, up 2 scores here in the 3rd quarter. First down, Murray. And Shark calls it in. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down.
That's good for the Miami Dolphins.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time. Back now in Miami. It's Dolphin football. It's also Dolphin lead to begin quarter number 4. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Off the option, here's Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the first down carry. I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely. You want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
Second down, they go again with Henry. And this time he's not going anywhere. They'll get him down right at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play there. Down at 6. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. Throwing now is Murray. Open man, it's Rager. He's got it. And he is going to have the Dolphins first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
And the Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 47-yard line.
Tenth carry now for Derrick Henry. And he'll get this down only to about the 46.
Logan Wilson that time there to bring him down.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
He's going to rifle one deep left side. Man, it's caught at the 6-yard line. Touchdown, Dolphins. A great effort there. 46 yards.
And the Dolphins are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage. Tyler Bass now for the point after.
And the lead now to 3 touchdowns and 21 points. That drive goes 80 yards in 6 plays. And it winds up in 6 points for the Dolphins. The kicking team out for Miami as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
But now this offense comes back out onto the field. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10.
On 1, ready?
Here's Burrow setting up to throw it. This is Donnell with a grip, and it's a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same.
On 1, ready?
The fumble on 1st down. Now here's 2nd down.
Now it's Burrow. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I like the calmness of how he played the ball here. No panic in his eyes as that throw arrived. Tracked it from the moment it left the quarterback's hand, and that's just where he needed to be to knock it away.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, I thought he had that one, and that was nearly just drive some life. Instead, they're on the spot and help separate the receiver from the ball.
Here we go. It's Burrow on 4th down. DeAndre Hopkins making the catch. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. So now 1st and 10 as they've crossed into Miami territory at the 44-yard line. Here's Burrow. Throwing for his running back, and he's got him complete.
And he's going to be taken down just shy of the 35.
You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that
way. Again, it's Burrow. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Hopkins. And he's got another 1st down as he's brought down at the Dolphins' 27-yard line.
Here we go. Here we go.
Now it's Burrow.
He's going to have the hook up here to Chase. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. Touchdown, Bengals.
T. Higgins.
His 2nd touchdown of the game, giving him 12 on the season.
And the Bengals have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Extra point by McPherson, up and good.
And the lead will be cut down to 14. 2 scores down, 3 timeouts left. Still a chance if they can somehow get this one back. And the Dolphins are going to recover. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. And he whips that one incomplete there.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
The slot man in motion right. They'll bring a receiver in motion left. Back to throw it, Murray.
Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark.
A 1st down there on a pickup of 25. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. Now the Bengals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Another try after the 1st down sack. Murray. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Now a 1st and 10 at the 11.
Flips this forward on a jet sweep. And they'll go backwards here, losing yardage to the 14. Now the Bengals going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. pitch to Henry. And he'll be out of bounds, taking it just shy of the 10 at the 11 or the 12. 3 yards on the pickup there, but they've only got it back to 3rd and 10. The recipe's pretty simple, I think, right? You just give your superstar the ball, continue to feed him.
Yeah, don't overthink this one, right? Make sure he's touching the football, but you're also counting on his intelligence in playing the game as well. If it's not there, don't force the run. Just make sure you hang on to the football and keep the clock ticking.
Murray now to throw.
Oh, this will be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's 4th down.
What an excellent defensive stand there in the red zone. Nice tight coverage. They certainly recognized how important it was to bring up 4th down here.
They're going for it. It's Murray.
They're trying to find Chark, but it's intercepted.
Picked off by Ronald Darby.
And the Bengals are going to get the ball back on the turnover as they hold on 4th down.
Well, in all likelihood, this ball game's still over. I mean, even with the interception, 2-score game, they need a miracle. Curious decision to even throw the ball in that situation, but maybe they saw a stacked line of scrimmage and said, hey, it's better to try and throw than to try and run against it. In any event, I think you're exactly right. Now, the other team can pad their stats, but I don't think they're going to win. Yeah, but still, don't change the channel just yet. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. First down now, but that clock rolling.
To throw, Burrow. Pass complete to Higgins. And this will be a first down as well, but the clock continues to move. Burrow. Pass complete. Hurst.
Hey, we gotta go score. Let's go.
And as this defense walks off the field, they can do so with their heads held high. What a performance by the offense, too. I mean, really, Charles, just complete domination on both sides of the football here in this one.
Certainly was, and I think both sides compete against each other all the time. You go to each other in practice, obviously your training camps, your off-season. But on game day, you both want to show your best, and I think that's what we saw from both the offense and the defense, a complete team victory.
So for the Dolphins,
they continue to show they're playoff ready as they move to 13-3 with 1 game remaining.